Hey guys, Viper 6. I just got out of Canadian Tire. Oh wait, let me look at myself. Yeah, that's cool. And they didn't have anything I really needed on sale, but I just finished having a pretty nice conversation with a guy over here who comes out of Canadian Tire and looks at my bike and starts caressing it and says, "This is like a woman. You caress them." I said, "Yep, you're right there." And his wife is right there, so I said, "You shouldn't caress it too much because your wife is going to get jealous." So then I noticed he's got a bit of an accent, right? And I can tell it's Hispanic. So I asked him where he's from, and he said he's from Peru. And I saw he was having a bit of difficulty speaking English. So I said, "You can speak Spanish if you wish." He says, "Well, you understand Spanish?" I go, "Yeah, man. I started it in school when I was 16. I studied it for like 45 minutes a day for 2 years." So he says, "So why are you still speaking English?" I said, "Okay, I can say it in English. I can say it in Spanish if you want." I said, cuando estuve en escuela, estudié español por 2 años. Y entonces, pero no tengo nadie con quien practicarlo. Which means, yeah, like I studied for 2 years, but I got nobody to practice it with over here. Yellow light. So, so we stood there and spoke for a bit, and this guy, he roasts his own coffee. So he gave me his card, says, "Listen, I'll give you a good deal, man, if ever I know you're..." So I told him, "I'm Italian." So I said, "Oh, so you like coffee then?" He says, "Yeah, so, well, go check it out." He lives not too far from my place. Let's see how good his coffee is. So he said, "You should be going home soon to watch the game." I said, "Well, I got the PVR to record it as long as I don't listen to the scores, because I think I'm going to swing by the hospital later and go visit my mom, see what the scoop is, when they're going to release her and all that stuff." I could probably change lanes a little smoother than that, but it doesn't look as nice to other people. It looks like it's a nice day. This morning was really wet everywhere. Yes, Jorge, I know I've spoken about the weather. What can I say? Oh, I'll tell you something about a couple of bikers, actually 3. When I went to Bragg Creek last week. I waved to everyone, and 90% of the time I got a wave back. But this was kind of funny because there's like these 3 guys in really loud Harleys. Not that I'm bashing Harleys, it's just some guys, like they hop onto a Harley and they think that you can't be friendly anymore. You gotta be super badass. So I wave. I do my usual 2 wheels down, And what do I get in return? I get a wave, but it's a finger, the middle finger. So I just laughed. It's like, okay, whatever. It is what it is. Well, it looks like they're getting ready to add a 3rd lane on this highway, which always boggles my mind in Calgary, man. They'll build something, then stop building it, and then later finish it. Like they could have done the 3rd lane when they first did this, but nope, now they got to rip up everything and put in the 3rd lane. They've been doing that for 2 summers. Like, I just don't get it. You figured it'd be cheaper once everybody's already deployed to just do it. And that over there has looked like that for 2 years, so I don't know what the plan is. And there's a guy that recently subscribed to my channel. His channel name is Inconruousme or something like that. It's kind of cool. I don't think he lives too far from me because I recognize a lot of the roads he rides. Inconruousme, something like that. I don't know. I'll post it on my channel. Yeah, so one of my subs over there, Icelander, Islander, or something like that. Man, I butchered. That's pretty good. He put out a vlog asking if we could pick 3 bikes, what they would be, and mine were fairly quick to decide. It would be the new 2014 Indian Vintage Classic. I think it's a sweet looking beast. It comes with tan saddlebags and seat with a zillion fringes on it, and a really old school look to it. Super amazing. My second bike would be the Ducati Multistrada, which I think, in my opinion, is a great all-around bike for the city and for the highway. And my third one would be the Suzuki 400 DRZ SM, which I think is great on and off road. I had one of those briefly. It's super flickable, super nice. I like it, and I really don't like when they stop that close to you. And the reason for that is, if in case they get rear-ended, I get hurt, and if I get hurt, they will get hurt. That's how it works, man. Yes, that's how it works. So anyway, this guy's got an England flag on it. I feel sorry for him. Sorry, guys, but you're gonna lose. We'll see. I'm not gonna make any predictions because I'm not happy with the Italian team this year, except for 2 guys, Pirlo and Buffon. And coaching, it's always whatever. And Italy always sucks at the beginning, so it's always like whatever. We'll see. And I wish that I could pick up the sound of my pipes a little better because they sound awesome. And the funny thing is, there's a guy at the end of my street. He's got Vance and Hines big shots on a Vulcan Nomad. And I love the sound of his bike. I think it's like totally badass. And then, you know, like I go talk to him because this guy does airbrushing and stuff, and he's doing some pretty funky stuff on his bike and on his friends' bikes. And we start talking pipes, and I told him how nice his bike sounds, you know, when I hear him leave, you know. And he says, that's funny because, like, when I hear you leave, like, I drool. I said, man, that guy's bike sounds really nice. Like, it's like you're never happy with the sound of your own bike, right? You always think the other guy's bike sounds better. But there's a girl at work, she just got her license. She bought a nice little black Ninja 300. And I said, you got to get rid of that can in the back there. It doesn't look nice. 2, it doesn't sound nice. So you should go for a nice Yoshimura carbon fiber, baby. And she says, yeah, it's in the works. So, cool. And here we have a Porsche from BC, British Columbia. So we're almost home. I'm probably going to get changed and then go see my mom. So let me know what teams you guys are cheering for in this World Cup. I see the Americans are there. I really don't know how good they are or what kind of team they have in place, you know. So it'll be interesting. But even if they don't do well, it's always good to be in that level of competition. It just makes your team way better, you know. Okay, where's he gonna go? Where are you going, Mr. Four-door Porsche? Okay, I don't like where you are, so we'll go there. And I'm almost home. I'm glad I got this ride in. I did it mostly for you guys because I feel like crap, you know, like not being able to put out a vlog. So it is what it is. Because I like my subscribers. And then we drop down to the famous 30-kilometer-an-hour here. And there's one guy having his garage sale. I guess these guys are jumping the gun. I think next weekend is the big weekend for it. And then it's going to be a poop show and a half. And it looks like my lilacs are flowering finally. Well, I'm going to show you guys my backup lights on my truck. Oh, I got service. My wife looks like she opened the door. So what I did was I tapped into my reverse lights and I put these floodlights. So now when I throw it in reverse, whenever I go hunting, I'll be able to see everything. My wife is so sweet. She opens the garage door for me and she says the dog hears me coming a block away and he starts freaking out because he's got to come and visit. So there you go. And we're done. Viper 6 over and out, and there he is.